Are the butterflies still going in there right now? You must have a pretty good buzz on.
Oh yeah, the crowd, the atmosphere is just unbelievable, and it's been fun. We had a hell of a day today. Made a lot of curling shots.
Is it going to be tough to sleep tonight?
It'll take a little while to wind down. Luckily, we got a little sleep in. I'm not sure when practice is, but it shouldn't be too early, so we should get a good sleep.
What went right for you guys tonight? All day, in fact.
We played some good curling. That was probably the best curling we played. I think outside of maybe the Brier playoffs. It was right there with it. It was we stuck with our processes. We were communicating really well and judging really well and putting rocks in some really good spots.
How important was that shot in 7 that Brad made, and how would you describe it?
Yeah, the ones that sort of spread out and made the doubles.
What do you want to call that shot, eh?
It's a great shot. The angle sort of worked in our favor a little bit there, and the lie 3, it forced him to make the double and roll, which was a big deuce at that point of the game.
Did you have a favorite shot in a game that was full of great shots?
Favorite shot?
7th end?
No, the only one I think about is the one I missed. To be quite honest, in the 8th end, just coming up a little light. Geoff thought the second one down there would slide a little better. It didn't necessarily slide better, and gave him a shot for 2, which he executed well. But it was a good game. I felt like we played well, and Benoit made some good shots to get them out of some trouble, and just seemed like we couldn't pull away even though we were playing so well, but got the win.
How big a deal for you right now to be in the final?
Yeah, you know what, the way we've been playing all week, I'll take it. This hasn't been our best. I think that may have been our best game all week as a team. But we've struggled this week, so to get to a final, I think we're pretty fortunate. We just got to go out and play like we did today, and we're going to need some breaks. No matter who we play in the final, it's going to be a tough game, and they're capable of beating us. So just make as many shots and hope one goes your way.
The crowd on your pocket, but the 7th end shot where you played that raise and split. Tell me about that shot.
Yeah, I got to give credit to Geoff on that. I was kind of a little bit fixated on the hit and roll and what we could do there, and Geoff came down and mentioned it, and as soon as he mentioned it, and I kind of looked at it, I'm like, that's a brilliant call, and the right call for the situation, and because even if I miss it, at least I open up the forefoot and we're going to score. But we executed it really well in lay 3 and never left him a triple. So it looked like worst case we were going to get 2 there, which we did.
Is this like shades of 2017 when you were feeling it? I mean, it looks like you're feeling it now.
I feel pretty good. I do, but it's. The only thing I would say, in comparison to 2017, the ice just changes a little here at the end of the game, where 2017 from the first rock to the last rock it was the same, so you had that comfort. Here you've got to guess because it's way better than it was at the beginning of the week, but it's still a half a second change. It's no longer the 2-second change that we're seeing. So that just creates a little bit of uncertainty when you got to play a new path or if you haven't played a path in a while. So that's the only difference. But ice is great. I'm being really, really picky by saying that. But that's kind of the only difference.
Brad, you've played in the final every time you've played at the World Championship. How do you describe that?
Yeah, I think we've had some good teams. We haven't played our best other than probably 2017. We played pretty good last year. Just a few scraper marks got in the way of a good final. I enjoy it. I enjoy representing Canada. I enjoy playing the international teams and I'm used to playing these big events and it's a grind. Like you want to go undefeated, but it's so unlikely that you just got to take your lumps and find a way to win in the playoffs.
But does it feel to you like your team is peaking at the right time?
Yeah, well, we're playing better than we have all week, so that's a good thing. I thought today was definitely our best day.
That's 8 games and 2. Like, exhausting.
Yeah, well, we've played 14 games now in 7 days, right? So it is tiring, and they're long games, they're tough games. We haven't had as many kind of easy games or cakewalks as we'd like. Everything has been pretty tight, so it is a grind. This is definitely no, it's out. It's definitely a tough week.
Going back to this game tonight, if a week ago was a hot mess in a train wreck, in a dumpster fire, or vice versa, describe tonight.
Pretty solid. It was fairly clean. Like I think you know, we didn't have any of those sloppy misses that I've been talking about all week. You know, we didn't make every shot, but we gave it a chance. And whether it was a sweeping error or whether it was a call error or me putting the broom in the wrong spot, every throw was good. And that's what I want to see. I think if we do that, you know, we got a good enough read on the ice and the guys got a good enough feel judging the weight that we're going to be really close. And, you know, if you miss, you miss. You can't do much about it. But we gave every shot a chance.
No, you've got a chance to win a gold medal in Canada against Canada, something Miami did in 1999. What would that mean to you?
Yeah, it would mean a lot. Like, that's obviously something that we've watched in the past, and to see other Scottish teams do it, it's building us with encouragement and hope and belief that we can do it tomorrow.
Bruce, what were you doing when you were watching the measurement in the 10th end, and describe how you were feeling?
What was I doing? I was just praying and keeping everything crossed, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, the shot was there, but it's an extremely tough shot, and he made it so close, so he should be. Yeah, I mean, I was just begging it was out.
I was watching your Scottish fans. How great are they, and how many cheers? Any idea? And how do they have to bring it tomorrow for you guys against Canada?
Yeah, they've been a lot of fun to have around, and you know, it's some of their first time in Canada, so I think they're really enjoying themselves. And you know, whatever happens tomorrow, I think they're going to have a good time, and yeah, it'll be a really good battle on the ice and probably off the ice in the crowd, because they'll be cheering against each other.
How have your battles against Brad gone this year?
That's a good question. I think it's probably 50-50. I think he beat us a few times at a slam, but then we managed to beat him at a slam as well. So there's been a lot of slams, and then obviously beat him in the round robin. So.
Bruce, I remember your debut in Vegas and how badly you guys wanted this for a long time. And now you're here in this gold medal game. Can you talk about the work this team has put in to get to this moment?
Yeah, we've had a lot of opportunities with the National Curling Academy that we built in Scotland, and it's really helped us grow as a team. That obviously was built in 2017, and since then, like, our men's team have done a lot. We've been in a World Men's Final before, we've been in an Olympic final before, so yeah, hopefully this time we can go one further and win the gold.